Over 300 million rand has been spent on the Fobane water scheme since 2010, yet people are still having to share drinking water with kettle. Taps in at least 17 villages in Matatiele in the Eastern Cape have been dry since the project started. Last year, we reported that some of the villages weren't even provided with water tanks during hard lockdown. eNCA is back on the scene to find out what's going on. Dason Tatia has more. Dason, has anything changed since the last time you were there?
Well, Tafuma, let me start by saying that this is a big district. That's the Alfred Nzo district in the Eastern Cape, and there are various areas. We weren't able to visit all of them, but the reports that we did last year were generally focused around the Mbizana area. Now, we are here in Matatiele, and this is where residents here have been complaining of the same thing. They say that there were projects that were started here, but they're not bearing fruits. To them, they don't see any improvement. I just want to locate myself and show you where I am. I am in the Fobane village. This is Ward 23 of Matatiele. Now, that water scheme is meant to be servicing the villages around here. About 7 of them would be expected to benefit from that water scheme that I'm talking to you about now. We spent the morning talking to some of the residents here about what they have seen in terms of the development of that scheme and any progress that was made. And the sentiment that we are getting is that they are unhappy because apart from there not being running water out of the taps that had been installed here, they also say that they are not sure exactly what's going on because they are not getting the required communication. But before I let you listen to one of the interviews that I did with a resident there, I want to show you why this is such an important issue. So this area here where there's a water that collects, this is where residents currently get their water from. If you look at it now and you look at the color of this water is filthy. They take this water, they have to boil it before they can even drink it. And that's what they've been relying on for years. This services many households that are around here. It's a long walk for some of them because they have to load them into buckets and take them back. This, as you rightfully mentioned, is also shared by some of the animals that are around the area. Let's listen into an interview that I did with one of those residents who was talking about their experiences here in the Fobane village.
Uba sathengiswa ngamanzi uba sizoyenzelwa amanzi ngo-2010 nyani zafika icontract kwathiwa ngo-October sabe sisela amanzi nangoku akho manzi sisela amanzi omthombo nala manzi omthombo ke anexesha lokuphela.
Dason, whose baby is this project and why has it taken so long?
Well, this would be as a result of the Alfred Nzo district municipality's project to roll out water-related infrastructure. They are the Water Services Authority here in the area. Now, I must say at this point that we have submitted a list of questions to the district municipality, and they have pledged that they would reply to that during the course of the day, giving us detailed answers to exactly what those costs are as they stand, why the delays, and what has gone wrong in between. So we are looking forward to engaging with the municipality on that to explain why this is. But while I'm saying that, you know, when you live in a village like this and when you talk to residents here, you'll also get the sense that they don't really care about those technicalities. What they see is that long period of time, more than a decade, when they were excited about work starting here, and the end result, or close to the end result, which is no water coming out of these taps. That for them is what counts. And they just want to know why that is, and secondly, how long will it take before that water reaches their taps?
There are also reports that some of the contractors did arrive in these villages and they started the project and then disappeared. What's happened to them and the money they were paid?
Well, this is the problem. So our understanding of this is that this was done in phases, and there was a completion of phase 1 and there'll be a part of phase 2. We also know that there was testing that was done on the pipes that are in this area, but as a result of that, that testing wasn't successful. That's part of the reason why this hasn't happened. As for where those contractors are now, I'm hoping that forms part of the response from the Alfred Nzo municipality.
Well, Dason Tatia, thank you so much. He's out in Matatiele where residents were promised water decades ago and there's still nothing coming out of their taps.